Alright kittens, we're back. So we're gonna continue with To Kill A Black Swan. So, as far as we're concerned, we're playing a detective and there's been a case and the dude was murdered. He was pushed out of the window. He was found by his wife who went shopping with her best friend. And her best friend is like a total douche nuzzle. And the guy who worked for them found them. So the woman doesn't know her husband had an affair, and there had been wine glasses with lipstick in his room, and we went to question everyone, but no one seems to be the suspect so far. So now we're going to continue with To Kill a Black Swan. Afterwards, I decided to go to the park and keep a lookout for Ellen. Who the fuck? Oh, that's the woman he went jogging with. I've been told she and the victim would go jogging together sometimes. They've been in the same yoga course. Yoga course, right? Do the flexibility sort of stuff, right? The park wasn't that big and I was able to find a woman which could be here. Okay, so you get just like a description and you can track down a woman. Just like that? I mean, all them jogging girls look the same, seriously. Sorry to offend anyone, but they all look the same. Yeah. For a moment I tried to keep up with her, but she was much more athletic than me. She introduced herself as Ellen, but she kept running. She kept running, being interviewed. Well, she doesn't know he's a detective, so good point. When I broke the news, she stopped, though. Hopefully. Oh god, I need a noise. Oh, fuck it. He's dead! Who would do this to him? That's what I want to find out. You're saying he was pushed out of the window? Apparently. That is so horrible. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine what his wife is going through right now. Okay. She's shattered. She wanted her to be. I totally bet that she's the girl he was with. Well, my first bet is that it was a cross-dresser, but this is more for the laughs than anything. So I think it's either Ellen or it's her best friend, Susan, or what her name was. So it's one of the two. Ellen fell silent. I couldn't read her face, but she seemed to be in shock. Can you tell me something about him? He was always so calm and quiet. He was so easy to be around with. Actually, that's why I chose him as my jogging partner. I see. He was very reclusive. If I hadn't dragged him to the yoga course, he wouldn't have had the courage to go there. That yoga course. Dun dun dun! It's all about the yoga course. I think it's been mentioned so many times, like, the yoga course. I mean, seriously, this is just ridiculous. It's on Saturdays. He was the only guy in our group. Checking out them ladies doing the dog. Understand, did he have contact with someone else from that group? No, I don't think so. He'd always stick with me. Could you think of anyone who could be the murderer? No, absolutely not. That was not very helpful, as it was getting dark and I still had another place I wanted to visit. Thank you for your help. That was everything? Will you find the murderer? Yeah, just from that. Just like... I will, and yes, that's it for the time being. If you need me, I'll be here over the weekend. In the park? I'll make sure to contact you again. Thanks. It was getting late and my last stop would be that nightclub. Oh, from his best friend. Yeah, that dude. I wanted to know what kind of guy that Rob is. So what we know so far is that the husband has been a very calm, reluctant and shy guy who went to yoga classes, had very few friends like that Rob guy and that Ellen chick. And he was married, apparently he had no kids. And that's about it. So that Rob guy is gonna be like really interesting. It was loud in the club and it took me forever to get to Rob. Some security guy thought my badge was fake. What a prick. You wanted to talk to me, detective? I need another accent. All I can do is like Russian accents. Yes, can we talk somewhere quieter? Sure thing. He's gonna have the pervy voice. He led me to a closed area. Finally, some silence. And then he went down on me. That should be better. I'm sorry to be the bringer of unpleasant news, but I told him about this best friend's death. God, I hate doing this. He listened to me carefully. His expression didn't change at first, but then he cried. He cried a lot. It was his best friend after all. I cannot. Take your time, I know this is hard. I would do this to him. He'd never hurt a fly. I will find out, I promise. But first I need you to answer some questions. Sure, anything. What should I ask? How has your relationship been today, your work here? Your work in this nightclub? Yes, it's kind of hard sometimes, but it pays the bills. He always wanted to help me with the club. What is there to help for a guy like him? Seriously, he'd be so out of place. But that's not really his cup of tea. He'd be better off in some office. He's always so shy. He was, I mean. Gosh. Oh, Rob. If you hadn't had that lipstick, you know. If you hadn't made out with a married guy, maybe he'd still be alive, huh? Look at that. Look at your smug face. Arrgh. How was your relationship? His wife said you were best friends. Can you confirm that? Yes, we were. He didn't have many friends. I heard. Sometimes he'd visit me in the club. In the club? He was not a very outgoing person. He just did it for me. Ah, that is true love. What did you do in your free time? Well, the usual. Watching football, working out, playing video games. I love that man. he'd be the best boyfriend ever. I can't believe we'll never see each other again. Where have you been today? Have you seen the victim today? I was at his house. Or mansion, more like it. His wife was out and he asked me to spend some time. I knew it was his lipstick. You're gonna say he's totally done it, whatever, with Rob. Can this stuff confirm this? I don't think anyone saw me. It's Friday, so there's only Kane there. Kane, the Russian guy. He was probably cleaning some room while I was there. I'm sorry. Now I knew that at least 3 people were there. Audrey, Kane, and Rob. Audrey, Kane, yeah. When you left, he was still alive, right? What are you implying? Of course he was. I wouldn't kill my best friend. Sorry, I just had to ask the question. That's all. You can find me here if you need me. I'm working here every day, even when the club isn't open. I actually have to work for my money, unlike other people. Ooh. He doesn't like Audrey, does he? Whoa, where did that come from? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I just don't know what to fear right now. Well, insulting a cop isn't really doing anything good to you, for you, whatever. I guess I'm just angry. At who? Like, who are you angry? What are you angry about? I mean, your best friend is dead, but insulting the cop? Seriously? You'll hear from me. In jail. Please find the murderer, detective. I will. I had some leads. I knew I could finish that case quickly. In fact, it only took me 2 days. I was sure that it was an accident. Someone killed him and I knew it was one of them. Audrey. She seemed devastated. Maybe she knew more than she would let on. Well, yeah, her man had an affair. She was the only one in the house. Well, she found him. That cleaner, Kane. Is that stuttering and anxious behavior just an act? Alan, the sports enthusiast. A guy doing yoga? Don't get me wrong, that's totally fine. Maybe he had other intentions than just staying fit. Rob sounded kind of jealous. He has to work hard for his money, and maybe he was envious of his bro's lifestyle. Or his wife? Or he just wanted his bro. I didn't know that much about Sarah yet. Audrey made her sound like your typical rich girl. I called it a day. Next morning I had to plan my steps wisely. I knew I hadn't enough time to visit all places. I just needed to trust my instincts on where to go. There were 5 places I had to go. I figured I could only manage to visit 3. Where should I go? I don't even know what this place is. I don't even know what these places are. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so who we got? We've got that chick in the park. I think she's totally having an affair with that guy. So like, she's the one he does the yoga with. So he goes jogging with her. And there was lipstick. Just a question, is she the kind of girl to use lipstick? Like if she does yoga and stay fit, put makeup on while jogging, that isn't gonna do it. So then there's the other chick. Susan, Audrey, whatever her name is. I can't remember her name. So like the best friend of the wife. They said they were together for the entire time. Could be a lie. Because she obviously didn't like the dude. She was like, she didn't even care that much about him. I find that suspicious. So Kane, the cleaner, he's stuttering and he was there and he had earphones on. I don't think he did it. I think he's a nice guy. I don't think he did it. So then we have the wife. She obviously knows something, because with the lipstick and everything, she was like, I know what this looks like, but she wasn't talking that much about that sort of thing. So I totally suspect the girls. So if I only knew where every place is. So I think the park is where the chick is. I don't know what these places are though. That's a villa. I think we're gonna visit these three. Oh, and the nightclub. Yeah, one of them thinks it's the nightclub. Yeah, the friend. No. Oh, hold on. I've got a theory. Hold on. What if the woman was having an affair with Robert, and the woman and Robert were drinking together in the guest room, and then her husband found them and Robert killed him. Yeah, that could be true. I don't think Kane did it, so it's gonna be the wife. Definitely. The wife is either helping Robert, or she's done it herself. So I think the wife is my main suspect right now. Apart from that, I really don't like her best friend, but hold the phone. We're gonna talk to the yoga chick. That's the park. Should I pay a visit? Hold on, what's the other places? That's Audrey's house. No. That's Sarah. Oh, Sarah, not Susan, okay. That's the nightclub. No. What's this? That's Kane's apartment. No. We're gonna go to Audrey first, because she's the wife. Hello, detective. Hello, miss. How are you today? I don't know. It's weird, you know. Get what you mean. She closed her eyes. I could tell she's been crying. I guess you have questions. If you don't mind. Of course not. Can I ask? Do you wear makeup? How's your relationship with Sarah? What do you do? What do you do for a living, miss? Oh, you don't know. I'm a novelist. I'm not a nameless one at that. I'm sorry, I hadn't much time for reading the last couple of months. I do not take offensive, detective. I don't think you'd like Twilight very much. You're not a crime author, are you? Nonsense, detective. She's what's her name? Stephanie Meyer. Oh god. You do? What kind? What do you mean? Of course no super... Nice one. It's shocking how kids nowadays seem to call all those shallow Mary Sue characters. I like her. My protagonists are strong female role models. That's impressive. What about men? I'm absolutely not a gay romance writer. That goes against my beliefs. It's a sin. Totally not saying anything right now.